Hi, my name is Dr. Jeff McNairy. I'm the Chief Medical Officer at Rythmia Life Advancement Center. I've been down here in Costa Rica for about 10 years, and I've worked with a lot of people at our facility. And the ayahuasca that we serve, in addition to all of the modalities that we offer at Rythmia, have created the most amazing program that I've ever been a part of. And I've worked in lots of different healthcare agencies in Los Angeles, universities, rehabs, hospitals, and the results that we're getting here at Rythmia are incredible. And a question that I get often from people is, am I going to throw up or purge during an ayahuasca session? And people get really nervous about this. Well, our data shows that about half of the people who come here will throw up at least one time. Now, what does that even look like or mean? Well, it's not fun to throw up. None of us like being sick or nauseous or throwing up. However, when you throw up under the influence of ayahuasca, it's very different than when you throw up after having a flu or a stomach virus or something like that. It's very different. It's something that I call a psychosomatic release. Now, a psychosomatic situation is if you have anxiety in your life, as an example, and you never let it out, and you never express your anxiety, you never feel your anxiety. Maybe you were embarrassed to be anxious as a little kid. Maybe you were shamed or made fun of because you were always anxious. Maybe your parents said, "Why are you always worried about everything?" So what you learned as a little kid is to hold your anxiety in your body, and you bottle it up and you don't let it out. Well, a lifetime of holding in anxiety eventually leads to health problems. And this isn't just Dr. Jeff's belief or Rythmia's. This is the belief of medicine and psychiatry and psychology and everything else that deals with human condition. And so if I have anxiety and I bottle it up, I'm gonna develop irritable bowel syndrome. I'm gonna develop cancer potentially. I'm gonna develop rheumatoid arthritis. I'm gonna develop lupus. I'm gonna develop anything that my body, because of my immune system, is compromised because I'm holding on to this anxiety. I'm gonna develop a lot of different things. And I would like to release that. So how do you let it go? Well, you can go to therapy for 10 years and learn how to process anxiety. You can go on a retreat somewhere in the mountains and climb a mountain and slide down the ice. There's a million things you can try to do. But I've found the most effective way to release anxiety or depression or anything you're holding on to is to come to Rythmia and drink ayahuasca, because then you will have a purge and you will throw up and it will come out. Now, what does that even mean? Well, how does throwing up have anything to do with anxiety? That's because the medicine of ayahuasca went into your body, found the regions that were holding on to anxiety, and shook it loose. And then you're releasing it from your body. And throwing up is just one way that purges are happening. People often go to the bathroom. People will sweat, yawn, shake, they might cry, or even laugh. All of these human expressions of emotion are a release of this pent-up anxiety that they might be feeling. So, people often think, well, I'm just gonna throw up, it's gonna be a mess, I'm gonna be embarrassed. All of the people that come to Rythmia, almost 100% of them, are first-time ayahuasca drinkers. Now, every week we have people that have drank ayahuasca before, but it is a very small minority. We are catering to you, people that have never tried this before, that are very nervous about it, that are scared about, they feel like they might lose control. This is a very safe substance that is used in a controlled environment. And if you're medically cleared, which we clear you here medically before you get here and while you're here, this is a very safe route to remedy the conditions you've been dealing with in your life. So if you have questions about any of the things I'm talking about, or you want to book your stay at Rythmia, or you have very specific questions, call our 800 number. We have receptionists ready to talk to you and answer your specific questions about what it takes to qualify for our program here in Costa Rica.